Alrighty. Gonna do the usual things over in here. The usual.
Gardez vos rangs.
Let's see. Got 51 here.
Pareil.
Got the save thing over here. Yeah, I'm gonna save over here, that's fine. That's me like a little testing thing that we're gonna do.
Pareil.
See, you get the tank.
Gardez vos rangs.
Got the tanks out here. Get all of the motorized.
Gardez vos rangs.
They get all the motorized out here.
Pareil.
And then divide up the infantry.
Attention.
Under. Well, voila.
Gardez vos rangs.
Infantry shall be led by System.
Pareil.
And how about that with fuel?
Attention.
Tank Corps are gonna go over to Livonia.
Pareil.
Motorized Corps. Under. For Valet, actually. We'll go over here within. Libya, Tunisia.
Gardez vos rangs.
Infantry, shall we go to Donnell?
Gardez vos rangs.
You're gonna be on the border. Let's see, a bunch of dockyards, but no mill factories. Just the way I like my nations over here. I cannot wait for the reworks to come over here. Much I would love to put them right now over here, but I know at the very least, still considering how far up the development is gone over, at least it's gonna be very broken over here. Like it's gonna be skeleton content that we're gonna be seeing over here. And I don't mind me some skeleton content. I love me some skeleton content. I like seeing previews of things to come over here. I wish I could be able to do it right now because I just really enjoy. I don't know, Redfall just scratches that itch for me that other mods tend to don't, like probably Kaiser Redux and Pax Britannica are like the third, second, respectively. I know I need to do like a tier list of Hoi 4 mods one day so I can properly explain it. But anyway, later artistic. The state unlike any other state in the world with the sound of artillery firing the bar, the car zooming the roads and see like they so they be the kind of state of dynamicism. But introspect within that situation to assess the build in the future without political crossroad. New Year celebration. The crew event. The patrons need to have fun. I'm not gonna read it over there because the crew event is actually much too relevant. Let's get the trucks. Into more naval bombers. It's my airframe. Cass. We get productions of heavy and mediums, but that's about it. And yeah, there we go. Tack and strat. Let's see. Attacking the strat. I'll just go to the world here. We got Battile here, we got Valar. So we got the big three over here that's going to be expanded quite heavily. When Boarding Memories does come out. The biggest of the three. I'm not going to train them, you just sit over there, we're going to get all the good shit going. There's then one more red later less. And one more red later. One more red later rest, there we go.
Gardez vos rangs.
I cannot speak today. The stage shall be coming. And we are going to fucking get this thing up and running. Get it all up and running. Because we are going to bring about the light of life with the. And very much I'm keen about life with the. Yeah, also West Africa. I forgot about remember those are going to be coming West Africa and Madagascar as well. I don't know what they will be changed with them per se. Just probably get them like contact actually, you know, do shit. Anyway. Collaborate with escadron. Yeah, Eugene Schule. We can accept the influence Battelle has on France, which will be the purchase secret society amongst its members and increase the influence of escadron for moving any artists that are sympathetic to the SFL. For the victory, Madagascar. So that ended in a stalemate. That is different. That is majorly different. Ski Union boss over here. Probably the best one out of all of them. It's before the factory output. Adrian Kaiser's dead. The Kaiser is Lidizer. And I'll probably read some of the other stuff once get up into there. Yes. Oh yeah, friend of all friends over here. Oh, this means back over here. I'm just gonna read this over here. Because it's a very wacky event. Colonel Maurice de Saint Pierre was a scarred man, be it phosphine, gas, shrapnel, or the effects of sustained daily being drinking his body bore the scars of life. There wasn't even 30 goddamn years old, and I feel like I'm at twice his age. That was France today. Ruled by a madman populated by the scarred and even walking dead, all pride was wrung out of the country as people indignantly bled in the fields of Verdun, Champagne. It was a sorry state, and Maurice could not blame those who led this murder. But that. He was not the kind of man. Here in the front pour l'élévation de la France de Routeurisme headquarters, Maurice sipped a bitter cocktail, cheap gin, even cheaper soda water. Couldn't even get that fucking tonic stuff. Sir, said Paul Jean Paul, handing him a letter. Never received this communique from the Paris cell. Apparently it's exceptionally urgent. Poor Jean Paul, 19 years old, completely lost. He tired of paper step on joining the army only for that rat for his corpse fucker told to disband the army. Most everyone here considered the leftovers that moronic move. Disband the army wasn't enough to stop the army, no. 300,000 young men unemployed, trained, common, and bitter. That we had told down for a recent phone letter reading. Dear members of the front, my name is not important. All you should know is that of me is that I am a friend of all fronts. As it stands, you and I are much to benefit from each other. Long now in their partisan movement against wretched or toad, and support them wholeheartedly. It is of more important to me to send the sanity, that order, that anything but that damned chaos that surrounds us like suffering gas is annihilated. I merely ask for your aid. If you wish for me to help you in your noble goal, your stream gone, you Cabernet. Put this letter with your response on the back, yes or no. At 13, you Cabernet, and if it's yes, I shall act. Read my next letter afterwards. We don't have a choice to make. Write yes on the back and have it delivered to the street. Indeed. Revolution. The people of Austria. The Aussies. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, now let's centralize corporate structure. Unfortunately, our corporate structures are destroying the virus, a reflection of a broken machine. However, we can confirm and unify industry that a single efficient organism. The difference between old and new, rural and urban. Our administration was born in this, so they was found support under the laws, mostly being complete powers and warriors. I'm going to read these actually because I forgot. Might as well. Our country is a ruin, but we are determined to renew it. We are shining beacon of futurism that guides humanity against all odds. Our voice shall ring of a new beauty, the beauty of relentless vigor, unstoppable progress, and newness. The beauty we were born only in the most violent and bloody struggle, and if we achieve our goals, humanity will never see the future deserved. Maybe for blade tomorrow. Le Patron formed the Spanish French army in 1935 to prevent any possibility of military coup happening, leaving French defense to handle escadron. Fully functional army, gendarmerie, territorial defense forces, military, and political police. All sorts of things. Future of Khan. You over here. Fire Khan, sorry. Early in the morning, Maurice woke up of his dream. The constant replays of Don the Hunter's nights. One of the commanders shaking him over like a harsh, anxiety, desperation in his voice. Maurice, the crazy bastard did. At least 15 different crazy bastards with 15 different insane ideas went to his mind. Right, do you need to come? No, look, just get yourself up. You got a package. We at the sharp, strong look in the she with the rusty. We just stumbled out of it off into the headquarters proper. Everyone awake, the airbuds extremists ready for Maurice. They were all huddled around the radio listening to the news. Oh, spirit above, the newscaster said. We have no sign of the mayor. The fires reached the second floor and the firefighters only would get inside. As the commander had said, there was a DE package inside the radio. It was wrapped up in a thick brown paper tied up with twine like a Christmas gift. On top of that, written in pencil, only a few words. To a fellow friend of old France. Meets opened it to stop slowly, not sure what to expect. Inside was another there full of a box of cigars. Old cigars from before the war. Broken as on basement for decades before being rediscovered. He opened the letter, his hand shaking. Dearest friend, as you have asked me to, I acted. I sent this package ahead of time so that you may receive it either before or after. I have acted. I am sure you have heard of it on the radio about Collins' poor mayor. No matter. I leave this to solidify our friendship. We have an important matter to discuss when we meet, which I insist we shall. Insist shall be soon. The fate of France is now bound with you, and with it every fellow France who attacks, who recognize our total government for falsehood is. Whatever shape that we won't fight might take, I know his brush shall be uneasy and bloody. I can supply many material for you. Simply tell me what you need. Sign up for anyone fast. P.S. And with the tobacco. Friend indeed. Tell the others to sell as soon as possible. For real like that. Wow. That was like a cola. Picture of France. Final France had the headquarters of Concel, been in blue wire shown behind this thick cloth. Probably an heir of one of the unlucky bastards of the French governor. Owner. And maid. That explained the clothing, but he figured they had a strange custom straight dress. For I wanted to some of the ladies and this was beyond him. But it didn't matter. All the memories that he drank from wine glass for a straw are definitely strange, but Maurice didn't feel Chris idea for the oddities of dress from was bois. But at least, my friend, he said, I do not know what you vision for the state of France, but let me lay my vision for the world. You over to see I told the poet, but for us to establish ourselves as a contender for French leadership, you must choose the direction we wish to take. This vast shall be overthrown, this place shall rise a socialist paradise where all workers are free from capitalist oppression. I don't know, I got that. Anti-republic. Ugh. The matter republic. And it definitely is going to be something that once we get this ball going, it's going to be a hell of a thing. Anyways, the future is ready. We'll unlock before the public airport, so I'll be passing ever. For bread, for land, for freedom, one must oppose the dictator are told. For the freedom of France, for our socialist cause. We'd walk to the streets around the gates so long. He didn't know if the police were watching, or even if people were paying attention to the poster. We wanted to walk down the street. If no friend was viable. In fact, without us, we would be more likely than we would be in the drunken stupor, waiting for the day to die. Now there was a purpose. There was action. It was hopeful free France, springing forth from the wall, spring, bringing water to the thirsty. It was, in its own way, beautiful. But by God above, he was not used to the work. Hard work, stressful work. He feels muscle tightened with stress, even if it was a sin. Every morning he would wake up and notice fresh foreign hair to his pillow, but none of that mattered. It was there to be the revolution, the workers, and he would guide the workers into the bone. He would love revolution. It's gonna blow. Whose escalation come with a different personality escadron move has intensified on a present degree. Economic question that definitely sparked a move between the egos of our tendency luminarities. What was more typical squabbles in the various Parisian clubs has turned to a fistfight with some key involved weapons. One century credibility between supporters of Pre-Clémentin and adherents to Markel because economic policy. In the Parisian bar, he discussed between two groups turned first in Newcon, the Clémentin faction called Bricard support bourgeois dogs and the vestiges of the old Croix regime, which should have been burned alongside it. But the advocates of Bricard named the Clémentinists, they're talking about communists who should fuck off to Germany, which entered to a frightful scuffle. As the fight spilled out onto the street, blood threatened to form the district as the combatants brandished knives, brass knuckles, clubs, and razors. As heads were beaten, eyes were slashed, and bodies mutilated. Soon became apparent to all those who had heard the news of the country as Escadron was not as the United appeared. This big boosted unabashed violence by apparent members of the same organization met that this issue had put the event soon, and prolonging threat to shatter the line shall be brought to achieve utopia. Eagles are no opponents in comparison with the nations of a nation. Indeed. You handle that ego. Him, there you go. Right there. And lives after all. See the headache. A friend of our France, he may have loved that name for himself. It was simply completely inspired. He sat in a cafe similar way to sip espresso. It tastes like absolute shit. He had another probably insanity that I got from France. If you cannot rely on Parisian cafe to have decent coffee, then what in the hell could you rely on? Nothing, that's what. The coffee didn't have... Coffee didn't need to have good taste though. He just felt off today, like something else was nagging at his mind. Somewhere in the back. Expressible and content. It felt like something was pulling at him. Sorry about that. How's that feeling that was, but probably gonna be the last video I do for today. But it's fishy espresso. It tipped well. The waitstaff deserved it after all. Working for a living was respectable. It was good. With the type of France he wanted to remote. Didn't even blink when he requested a straw which was drinking espresso. Of course people stared at him. They always did, but no one else could see his face under the cloth. That was good. He needed the car made stand out. He could just go to Algeria and they live there. The black car drove to the cafe and he got inside. The driver was told curtly to go over the car and drop him off the main street. After that, who knows? People used to discuss plans, treat that man's off for alcohol. Better sip some bitter wine in order to swell. I thought he would. Ted will go away, man. Don't worry. Do you chill? The war within. Remember what I feel was today? There was a feeling that ticking in the back of his mind. What was it? It didn't matter. He continued with the plan. Maurice went from him talking about something. God, what? Do you repeat that? Speak slower. Please, Maurice, speak slower. I'm not able to. He realized that he wasn't saying that. At least, Mom wasn't saying that. Something flashed in the corner of his eye. Was that person? Shouldn't one of the privates passing through a new back corridor. Yes, exactly. A person moving nearby in this room. They only had one door, no corridors. He Maurice. That didn't make sense. But it was the only explanation. He wasn't crazy after all. Absolutely not. People who were insane. They were the ones in power. If he was fighting them, he wasn't insane. That's how it worked, right? That's how it worked. The tugging. Someone looped the chain around the back of his skull. He could feel it. The wounds dragging friction of metal. It hurt. Hurt so much. The tugging, the chain pulling out his brain from his fucking skull. I told opened his eyes and breathed that sigh of relief. It was over. He was in control now. Getting yourself, I told. Think to yourself, where are you? Oh, my poor man, what have you gotten yourself into? You just focused for a few days and now, Fen, the man said, his had the most crisp and clear night you're speaking to. Are you quite alright? Everything clicked. Everything made sense in one terrible cool realization. I apologize, my friend. He just trying to figure out what was going on. He was in a building abandoned, yes, you could tell out of the dust on the windows and the... Yes, okay, that's Randy was speaking with. Not about propaganda, about post recruiting army. You're not listening to whatever he has to say. Of course, I told the point of the bomb. Because flashback here. Point of match of someone he quite disliked. Some idiot who didn't really believe in them or in futurism or merely in his own power. They didn't really use people. These idiots could do it and get themselves arrested even better. But we said, yes, I think so. Thank you, friend. I shall order that the force as soon as possible. Good, my friend. You replied. I'll see you again soon. All the world stage. Well, you player and not the fucking Shakespearean quote. Of course. Because, of course. You know, I click. There'll be a national front out here. And now, get you over here. Partisans. Maurice was tied to a post. Scooby's lug out about betrayal and hatred. Whatever you were saying was complete loss. So I told he didn't really care about some baby though. Was saying screaming about freedom. Was reason France, some vague and ill-defined dream to pose. I told him recreate a France, no one never they fail. Just like the old one they loved. It didn't matter, he said. About the madman brave. The militia were laughing at each other. Something about the man who charged with recruiting. It was a mercy, really, sometimes. People were just so far gone that to call people anymore was a form of torture. They were only madman fonts. People so blinded by some love of the past, some desire to preserve what never worked. And I told just did not understand it. It was understandable, of course. That one would want to keep things the same. Status quo are comfortable, but they are also the bane of progress. Something to be disregarded despite the kind discomfort. The unknown, the fear they felt that something new was no different than the pain muscles one after had a good one. It was some improvement. Those denied now would rather watch their own collapse than embrace their future. And now I told watch the militia raise a rifle. We see at him trying. I find some remnant of mercy, some humanity, something other than pure calculation in his eyes. He found none and died serving. It was a successful foray. Yeah, that whole event chain was basically to like, hey, we'd be fucking insane. That's about it. I'm curious though. Curious about the whole late that Ideal super event though. I hope that stays in over here because I really like that. It's one of my favorite events. Anyway, stay beyond labor capital. Utility is now a thought but built on a faulty foundation. It assumed the means of production are meant to prepare the human consumption for our into a better future. Obviously, we must remedy this great error. It's a great error that will be immediately gone. By now we got genius. We got genius right there over here. Now you also got some other genius right there. So it's about cutting. Bulgaria. It's a silence easy to provoke the father's own arms and that cause military joy, but he's eventually more federation everyone was possible. Hunt Fezzy, a dance of blood and massacre. The most brutal of times. There's brutal. Hi, Steven. How you doing? How you doing? Hi. Oh, Christ. I need a public description, goddamn. Strange new animals. So now, regarding the countryside, a new future factions are moving. King Judice is demonstrating the political influence by when I saw the pagan ritual advanced force. What's the influences in Brittany was so spreading the generations discovered sexual involved in the new subculture. Heavily influenced by Yugoslav Zentonism and French primitivism. The current culture tried to live fast lives despite the technological backgroundness as true future speed came from the mind of technology. Mark Argue, who's here that Mr. has already organized his forward to a paramedic group dressed in nothing but the fields of wild animals in the night. Claimed that they become true animals. Dangerous separatism. Indeed. Very dangerous after all. There's an faction over here, funny. Okay, there's an already in here. How I do put through this in actually, because I haven't done anything new with Slavia, so. I felt we should at least try to. There's gonna be yeah, these. So I kinda want to, at least, just so we can do something over in there, because Yugoslavia had that tree for a while. So you might as well at least do a playthrough about that. Try a blaze, let's see who comes out. Do the capital. Let's do heroic capitalism. Capitalism for heroes and all that lovely fancy stuff. Capitalism. Labor was previously get either petty bourgeois whims or their own foolish desires. Now labor shall be directed towards achieving free utopia. Indeed, also the utopianism. That utopian view of society. So well. For the anarchy. Yeah.
Ninguém sente de sabor. O sol colorindo é tão lindo, é tão lindo. E a natureza sorrindo, te enchendo, te enchendo. Você também me deixa a alvorada quando chega, iluminando meus caminhos tão sem vida. E o que me resta é bem pouco, quase nada de ir assim, vagando numa estrada perdida. Alvorada, lá no
Yes.
morro de beleza, ninguém chora, não há tristeza.
There's a new event over here. It was in tragedy. One day, every young man, after running half a mile from me with him away beyond the street, dropped dead in the street, next to the carriage, dumped on like a dog. Louise Avanzo Corteo. Rise and spilled milk. So yeah. So I changed the anarchy over here instead of yeah, before that the anarchy was basically like a Brazil collapses and they go to war with literally everyone over here, but now they just Drake collapses from Gale with love. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, that means he also joined the Wi-Fi if I remember correctly. So yeah, Brazil didn't just fucking really fall apart anymore. Yeah, and you have a focus actually. Yeah, there's like a little bonus focus there she got over here. For the states out here in Brazil. Don't know if that's going to be the same whenever South America gets content over here. I think it's going to be South America specific update, but I don't know when it's coming out. But regardless, over here, I'm pretty sure it's not going to remain over here, so I might do something with that. Who knows? I'm not sure. Labor Front. Before Leo was forced to face the horrible condition of autonomy keeping the output, now they shall know the true path for their efficiency. But I know treating them good. Maybe. Theoretically. Possibly. Potentially even. Pretty sure we shall see. Still need to actually get motors and all that stuff. Still need to get all that good shit going on the very least. Also increase this. That's so I am. It's about done. That body's what it is.
Attention.
We did Buster. Yeah, Busher. And expert. Yeah, they got the summer cool war. Cooling up in about summer. I met you in the summer. Just kidding. Fast ability, let's do boost with culture. For too long we are studying our celebration based on decade women the full ceremony, subsisting therefore no longer. For too long we can find our superior start from destroying all in fear of foolishness. So we're gonna do away with things that are the things that are not great. Alright. Alright.
Gardez vos rangs.
I would shoot out of the mid. Times. Oh, what was it? The fucking yeah. So the solo order stages of you crit. I do want to put that on you because you are just fucking bunch of weirdos. You are a bunch of fucking weirdos. The Hyperborea and you. They're the Hyperborea in them. It's fucking weird. It is super fucking weird. Let's get these tanks going up in here. You Brotherhood. I'll get you over here. I need as much PP gain as I can. Then once I have enough to do my thing, we are going to be a fucking something. We'll do something at the very least. It's gonna take a while. Take a long ass while. And this focus is done. Yep. I'm gonna call quits over here because we are out of time. So next time, we're gonna proceed with the escadron over here, the new escadron stuff over here. And then probably once Spain has her stuff over here, we'll explore how this new foreign policy tree works. See what's different over here. We'll take the art over here, by the way. Very much like the art over here. So yeah, next time we shall probably see that, hopefully. So then I'll see you guys later. Bye.